With the CMS, you're able to edit the Facebook tabs and applications that we've created for the WellBet website. So what you've got is, if you log into Facebook, you'll see that you've got Photos, which is a default Facebook application, but we've got the three individual tabs as well. We've got the Dress Collection, About WellBet, and also the Contact Us. So if we click on the Dress Collection, for example, this is our page within the Facebook, and you'll see that it's got an image gallery which actually links to individual collections from that, or you can look at the collections as a whole through there. So basically, to edit this page or any of the other pages on there, so for example the About Us text, you're actually able to edit the Facebook pages from within your admin panel on the CMS. So if you log into the CMS, and on the left hand side you'll see there's an option called Facebook tabs. Now with the Facebook tabs, you're not actually able to add a new Facebook tab, because to do that you have to be a registered Facebook developer to add a new tab. But what you can do is you can actually just give me a shout and I can add you a new tab in there, not a problem. But what you can do is actually go in there and edit already ones that have been created. That's basically, I won't bore you with the details too much, but you need an actual code to validate that you are an actual Facebook developer to put in there, and it generates it. So basically, to edit what you've already got up there, if you select a option, the title, so we'll go to the About WellBet Bridal, and you'll see that it loads up the page itself. You'll notice in the main window it's on a white background for a moment or two. It may be on a PC that it will actually just stay white because that background's pulled in from a default template. But what you are able to do within that is actually go through and swap images out. So to change the image there, or to add another image, you use the usual upload image tool, and you can select a file from your computer in the usual way, which will upload again, and then you'll have the option to insert into post. You can select from your gallery or also the media library as well. To change the images already on there, again you can actually add an individual link using the link tool, and also the text on the page as well. You can actually use the entire menu like you would do on a normal post itself, so you've got your bold italics and all the usual formatting options that you have on the page. Further down the screen you'll notice that there's a number of different options. Now they need to stay as they currently are, so if you could leave them, so the template should always be default, the layout should be the 810 pixels, there'll be nothing in the extra code because it's all done for you, and it'll always have the hide the post title on the screen as well. The bottom bit as well, if you scroll down and to take a look and everything like that, none of this will make any sort of sense because again you have to be registered with Facebook to generate the codes for these. So if you just ignore anything that's on the bottom of the page. Once you've finished editing what's on the screen there, again in the top right hand corner you'll have the blue update button. Once you've finished, if you press update, go to Facebook and hit the refresh button on the screen itself, then you'll actually see the changes that will come into play for that. Again, with the back end, what you get with that is you get the option to delete the tabs, so you will be able to actually remove them by selecting them on the left hand side, and under the bulk actions, moving to trash. Once you select move to trash, select apply. If you have deleted them, you can actually reinstate them because you have got a trash option at the top of their page. So you'll see this was one of the test ones I did earlier, so you can actually restore it or delete it permanently. For the time being, and for the amount of memory that we have on the system, you don't really need to ever permanently delete anything, so it's always wise not to do that. But always add it to your trash can to delete a page. It just keeps the back end tidy and everything as well. On the Dress Collection page, this one's slightly different because you'll notice that there isn't any text on this page, but there is the bit of code there which says the slideshow. Now basically, to change the slideshow, what you need to do is you need to go to the slide option in the left hand side, select the slides, and you'll see from the slideshow what you've got is you've got a series of images. Now these are all the images for all the different collections that appear within the Facebook sliding banner. So if we select Dress Collections, so every image that appears in this main area here, when it finally loads, every image here is actually listed here as well. So to add a new one, you would need to use the Photoshop template that I've supplied to drop the image down. To add a new screen to this, at the top of the page you've got your Add New. What you need to do is enter a title for the slide, so you usually call it the dress collection. It tells you the slide image, which you've already got set in your template. Click the set featured image, and again the usual uploading or selecting the file on your system. What you've also got then is your slide link. Now for the slide link, what you need to do is find out what the actual URL is for the slide. So if you go to the website and if you select a dress selection, so say we was uploading an Essence gown image, what you need to do is select the URL, copy it, go back into the CMS. Always a good idea to, if you are doing any changes, is to actually have two tabs open in your browser, one for the actual site itself and one for the CMS, because that just saves you having to hit the back button and save, because you can just leave this open in the background, and all you need to do is paste the URL into there. Once you've done that, all you need to do is hit the publish button and that will upload a new image into the slideshow itself. If you click back onto the slides option in the left hand side, what you've got is, again, you've got all your different things. So this works in the same way if you wanted to remove one or change the link or anything, or edit one that's already up there. If you just select it to actually edit it, or if you just select it and move to the trash to delete a slide from that slideshow. And that's basically editing all the Facebook features. There is another video about actual general Facebook, which I will cover off a little bit more when we meet to discuss statistics as well.